Who does that nerd think he is? By the way, my name is Scott. If you watched my channel from the beginning, you might remember I was doing fitness videos. However, my historical travel videos have done better, and honestly I do enjoy making them more, so I focus on those. But Christmas Eve is my birthday, so I wanted to do a handstand update. In 2021, I was mostly falling. And get this, a girl saw me training, and my friend said she thought that I might be a retard. Come on, Jesus. Anyhow, imagining people having dismissive and negative thoughts about me is motivational. These don't come easy to me. I go to the gym 5 days a week, and on average 2 hours a day. I have been doing some form of handstand training on every one of those days. And if you had any doubts about how seriously I take my handstands, they even made their way into my Getty Center video. 2022 was the first year I started doing some successful handstand walks, but it was still a shaky year. When I thought about what I would do for my birthday, the gym just made sense. It is something that makes me feel good and that I love. Also, I knew that I couldn't get in on Christmas, which fell on a Monday, so I made up for it on Christmas Eve, which fell on a Sunday, one of my normal days off. Whoa, take it easy, man. You don't want to hurt yourself. As if. I started by easing into my handstands, which I can certainly hold longer than I used to. Earlier, I mentioned others' negativity as being motivating. But there is a man in his 50s that always is super positive, encouraging, and proud of my handstand progress, and he is just as motivating as the haters and the otherwise clueless people who just don't get it. Here I am doing some slight push-ups. Being able to go lower is something that I can work on, but these movements are way harder than the camera makes them look. Another thing I noticed is that I need to work on straightening my arms and putting more pressure on my shoulders and less on my elbows. I can definitely tell from the video that I am putting too much pressure on my elbows. But hey, I'm working on it. I have definitely become more comfortable and more confident at walking on my hands. This increased comfort will be even more evident in the next few clips. Nonetheless, I still have much improvement to be made. Oh yeah, and did you see the Bass Pro Shops t-shirt? Wonder where I got that. And as you can see here, 2023 was the first year I was able to walk on my hands backwards. And 2023 is also the first year I started walking sideways on my hands. In fact, I am still pretty excited about this because I only recently got to this point a few months ago. To put that in perspective, I have been working on trying to do handstands for at least 6 years. Okay, one more pass in normal motion. Another new development in 2023 is my ability to circle around on my hands. sometimes a full 360 degrees, but that is the most so far. This also only happened a few months ago, so I am still pretty excited about it as well. One of the things I want this video to document is the trial and error. The trial and error of the process. And this is the only trial I want any part of, if you get my drift. Handstand splits, or opening and closing my legs, is yet another handstand feat I have achieved in 2023. Well, actually, on second thought, maybe not. Maybe I was doing them in 2022, but I have certainly got a lot better at them in 2023, at the very least. Another thing I have been working on is doing bicycles or knee tucks. This is also a recent and very exciting achievement for me, though I clearly still need some work. I like to think of this as the handstand version of ab bicycles. That's actually how I got the idea to try these in the first place. As you can see here, yet another variation that I have achieved in 2023 is the freestyle swim flutter kick while standing on my hands. I am especially proud of this one, as I love blending swimming motions with handstands. Pretty cool. Yet another variation I have been working on is doing a breaststroke kick in a handstand and sometimes adding a push-up. A fun fact, or rather a not so fun fact, is that I actually was born with a lower kinesthetic intelligence. Kinesthetic intelligence is defined as the ability for an individual to use their physical body skillfully and effectively in various situations. People with a high bodily kinesthetic intelligence are adept at activities that require coordination, balance, dexterity, strength, flexibility, and speed. Having said all that, I have improved my kinesthetic intelligence quite a bit. And then I have been doing swimmer dives into handstands, which is quite exhilarating. Lastly, I did a max hold for time. Looks like I got 19 seconds. The workout was damn good, but I still wanted something else. Another thing that I have been doing since 2020, before its most recent popularity surge, is ice baths and cold swims. I have to admit that I have been slacking off recently, so what better day than my birthday to have a cold swim in my neighborhood pool? I apologize that those bastards in charge did not have the decency to make sure that the pool light was turned on for me. Cold exposure is another one of those things like lifting at the gym that just makes me feel good and better about my day. And it certainly helped make my birthday feel that much more special. Then it came time to open my birthday gifts, which I like to leave for later in the day to build up anticipation. The highlight gift was getting a wireless microphone, which I have been wanting to improve future videos. Ooh, look at that. DJI wireless microphone transmitter. Yeah. And this is the first time that me opening my gifts has been captured on video. Then it came time for me to blow out the candles on my birthday cake. And here are some pictures. I'm sure some of you are thinking, I can do better than this clown. You're welcome for the motivation. And with that, blessings.